your glass and sip it slow. Big B's the king, let the flavors flow. Hop to the beat as the brews align. Every review's a hit.
Welcome back, y'all, to the damn bar for another Big B beer review. Alrighty then. Let's see. We have here, from across the pond, Hollandia Premium Dutch Lager, coming in at 5% ABV from the Bavaria Brewery in Lieshout, Holland. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but that's how it looks to me. Lieshout or Lieshout, I don't know, either way. Okay. Hollandia. Nice. All right. I don't know why I put it down. There we go. One quick fact. The can size here is a 14.9 fluid ounces. Fascinating. Because I was always told that the European pint is bigger than the American pint, but they don't have 12-ounce cans. It's usually like 11 point something. I don't know. I'm not sure about these 14.9ers. I don't know the deals with that. If you know, let me know in the comments below. It smells nice and malty. A little bready. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Nice. Very clear Pilsner style lager. Well, I wouldn't say Pilsner style, but it's a nice clear lager. Nice. Not really much out of the can now. I mean, a little malty. Kind of has an extract smell or adjunct. Let me get a nip of the head before it goes away. Ooh. Oh. Wow. Fascinating. Not exactly what I was expecting. It has like a... Let me get a little nip of there. Wow. Very fluffy. It's, wow. I can't pinpoint what that is, but it's got a unique flavor. I want to say almost kind of banana-ish, but not really. Huh. See on line here. A light and refreshing lager brewed with high-quality hop, malt, and pure water. Smooth in flavor with a bitterness that manifests itself in the aftertaste. Okay, I get that just from the head there. Hollandia Premium is a light-colored and clear beer with a sweet nose of grain and citrus fruits. On the palate, this continues with the sweet, bitter flavor of hop and malt, tones of citrus fruits, and a clean aftertaste. A quick finish concludes with a slightly bitter tone that leaves a dry finish. All right, I can't wait. Before that, though, take a look. All right. Nice little European design there. It's like every country over there's got the lion on there. Yippers. All right. Got some head retention. That's always a good sign. Got some great lacing going on too. I'm liking that for relatively a cheap beer. Okay. Very nice and clear. I love that. I just love this angle. I love it. Very nice. Okay, color-wise, it's very light in color. Let's say about 3 or 4. All right. Y'all know what time it is. Crack them open, pour them up. Let's get to drinking. All righty. Let's freshen her up a bit, eh? All right. Salud. Fascinating. Wow. Smooth. Almost like, I wish it was more carbonated. A malty sweetness there. And a little bit thicker in the body, like a little bit more of a medium body than expected though. This is not was nothing like what I was expecting. It has that like European lager flavor to it. I mean, that's that terroir. It's got to be, you know. It's a taste of Holland right there. It's not bad. Kind of think I wish it was more carbonated. I mean, with that being said, it's so smooth. It goes down easy. Nice and smooth. Wow. It's got that unique flavor that's kind of unique to like over, you know, from European beers. Even, you know, every area over there you can kind of get a distinction. It's like a sweetness, a malty sweetness with a little bit of a bitter finish. And it does finish. It doesn't finish as dry, but yeah. Fascinating. And yeah, the bitterness is definitely in the back end. You know, it definitely comes in the back. You almost get a little bit of booziness there, almost from a 5%er too. That's weird. All in all, though, that's not that bad. It's just, I wish it had more carbonation, but I don't know if that might actually ruin what they have going here. It almost has like a malt liquor consistency. You know, like Still Reserve, you know, or Colt 45, stuff like that. And that's exactly the best way to put it, you know? Yeah. Kind of like that, you know? Oh, yeah. Like a malt liquor but it's not a malt liquor. That's the closest comparison. Food-wise, they put a pairing thing on here on the Beer Advocate site. Barbecue, sizzling chicken breast, spicy tender spare ribs, and smoky grilled corn and lemon roasted potatoes. I could totally see that. This would be a great beer with a barbecue, but I'm kind of thinking more along the lines of like some Wiener Schnitzel. Yeah, that'd be good. I want some mashed potatoes for sure. I want mashed potatoes and sausage. Bangers and mash, basically, would kind of be a good one with this one. In my opinion. So, sorry about that. I had a little technical difficulties. Now back to the show. All right. On Beer Advocate, with 258 ratings, it gets a 68 out of 100 with an average rating of 2.83. Ow. 258 ratings to a 2.83. So moving along to Untapped with over 27.2 thousand reviews, a 2.86. Wow, this beer doesn't have much love on the internet. Wow. 2.86 and 2.83. My goodness gracious me. Ouch. You know what I say about that? The 3.5 mark on tap to me is what I consider the middle, because almost, if you look at almost the majority of the beers that you'll search are always in the threes. I've been down this road. I explain it all the time. So with that being said, I consider 3.5 the true middle, not 2.5. So, because you barely ever find any beers that are in the 2s and 1s. And when you do, they're usually pretty bad, you know. This one I wouldn't say is worth it being that bad. With that being said, would I buy it again? I'm going to put the price up here next to me. And it's not a bad price. What we got here in America for a 4-pack of these, $6.40 after taxes is what Texas Tea paid for them. It's basically $1.60 for this 14.9 ounce can. And that comes out about 10 to 11 cents an ounce. That is not bad at all. Not bad at all. As a matter of fact, I think that's one of the cheapest European beers I've ever found. Or she's ever found, actually. But, I mean, wow. So, yes. I would buy this again for a great price, and it tastes great, and that's not bad. I kind of wish I could see what they charge for a case of this if I could find it. Man, if that's cheaper than Budweiser and stuff, which it is, man. That's not bad. It ain't that bad. A little kind of like too sweet, sort of, but it's not bad. I don't know. I haven't really. I'd have to drink a lot of them to find out, right? So, with that being said, memory bells, 4 out of 5. Craveability, 6 out of 10. Big B beer review grade. I think I would give this bad boy a C+. Have y'all had Hollandia Premium Dutch Lager before? And I believe on Untapped it had some funny name for it. Twinkle something, Twinkle, Grand Twinkle, I don't know. They might call it something different across the pond. So anyways, I hope y'all have enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed drinking it. If so, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. Let me know in the comments below, have y'all had this beer? What is your favorite European lager? Let me know in the comments below. Don't miss out on my future beer reviews, blind taste challenges, chug challenges, and so much more. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. Doesn't cost anything, and it really helps the channel grow, and it just helps out big time with getting the channel to grow. Because obviously I ain't making no money on this. I'd have a long way to go if I was going to make money on this, and this is just for fun, guys. I'm just doing this because it's fun. I enjoy it. It's a hobby, and I get to drink beer. And I get to try lots of new beers. And that's the best part about life, you only live once, so get out there and try new things. So until next time, salute and happy days.